Hello everyone, it's Tammy and it's time to do my flip through for the week of Monday, or the week of November 13th. I guess I shouldn't say Monday, but November 13th was a Monday. But anyway, I'm doing my flip to just kind of go over what we did and show you how the pages turned out. And I started off the week with this really cute kit from Hubby and Chub Girl. I love the hedgehogs and the squirrels and give me all the critters. I love them. But Monday was a busy, fun day. It was kind of a stressful day. I remember feeling very pulled in every direction. We had roofers here. They started at 7:30 in the morning and they just started in. They came right up to the roof and got on it and didn't knock on the door, didn't tell me they were here, nothing. I didn't know they were until I heard them banging and I thought, what in the world? So it was crazy. I thought maybe Santa was here, but he wasn't, which is good because I'm not ready. I'm still busy being good. But yeah, anyway, it was great that they were here. I just didn't know that they were coming that day, but it was all good. I did some chores. I did end up, no, Chris came. Chris did a Sam's Club run, and he also brought home Starbies and a sugar plum Danish. It was delicious. Oh my goodness. If you haven't had the sugar plum Danish this season, I would highly recommend it. It's very crispy and flaky on the outside, and then it has a really nice, like a sugar plum jelly on the inside. It is yum. So I would highly recommend that. I need to get another one. He also brought home lunch, which was just very nice. And I made chicken and noodles that night, and we had one of Chris's friends over, and I also made a dessert. It was called, I know I saw it just a minute ago, Fruit and Cream Supreme. It was a vintage recipe from one of the people that I watched. Her name's Cooking the Books. Her name is Anna, but she has a channel called Cooking the Books, and she did a Fruit and Cream Supreme for dessert. It was delicious. Everyone loved it. I did cherry and almond were my flavors, and it was really good. Chris did have a CT that day, and everything has turned out fabulously, so we are very thankful for that. And I did film a little bit as well. Let's see, Tuesday was a stressful day. It was just too people-y. There were too many. I had to go to the office that day, which is fine, but it was just a lot of people, and then the roofers were here, and I feel like there were other people here too. It was just busy and crazy. We did watch, no, we didn't watch. I was listening to Call Me Mrs. Miracle. Very good. I'm loving the Debbie Marcomer books, and the Miracle books are really good. And she's made them into Hallmark, or they've made them into Hallmark movies. And we started watching those a little bit later this week, and phenomenal. I mean, if you like Hallmark movies, they are very Hallmark movie-esque, but they're really good ones, and I would highly recommend them. Oh, and I didn't say what my doodle of the day was. Oh, it was hedgehog this day, and they are not as cute as I had hoped, but whatever. This one's rolling over and this one's on his back, but those are the hedgehogs that I did. The doodle was mountain for Tuesday. We were watching season 5 of Survivor too. This page is not quite right, but that's all right. There was a leak in our heater, and they came and fixed it. That's what I was talking about. I knew somebody else was here because it was just a stressful day. And then we all were really tired. We went to bed about 8 o'clock that night. It was crazy. I did order a couple Advents for Hazel and her mom, and we had rotisserie chicken with macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes for dinner. I talked to my son. It was a good day. It was just a lot, and it was very busy, and I was stressed out, like I said. So I was kind of glad that that day was over. Let's see. Just making sure I got all my things. Okay. Then Wednesday, I worked from home. I had a coffee chat. I haven't had a coffee chat with Tracy for a little while, so that was nice. And I drank a lot of coffee that day. It was trash day, laundry day. I did litter. I worked on my planner. We picked out the things that we're going to do for December. So we have those, and we will be doing doodles again. Sometimes I can't find them. My doodle for this day was the soup, so I kind of drew a soup. It's silly. I went to bed early again that night. That night we had salmon with asparagus and salad. It was delicious. This is the night that we watched Mrs. Miracle. It was very good. I filmed my Ipsy video, which I know has posted, and I painted my nails, which need to be repainted, but at least I did get them painted, and that was nice. And then Thursday, I took the day off. I went to the groomer with Roxy. I went to breakfast, and I had a Bloody Mary. That was delicious. I went to the Dollar Tree and got some cookie tins. I helped Katie grade some papers. I went to the market and I bought some Italian beef to have over Christmas time. I just didn't want to forget, and I wanted to make sure that they had it. Sometimes they run out, and it is Chicago style Italian beef, or I think that's the name of it, and it's so good. And I've only found it at the marketplace. It's a Walmart marketplace, and it's by my old house, so I went there to get that. I started her third book in the series called Mr. Christmas. Very good again. I went to TJ Maxx, got a couple sweaters and dog toys. I got some chicken nuggets for Roxy because she always gets a treat after the groomer. This is when Chris went to the doctor and everything looks good, so we were very happy about that. I did get gas and Polar Pop, and I got a car wash, and I stopped at Starbucks on my way home from the groomer. And it happened to be Red Cup Day, so I got a red cup. That was nice. And then later that night, we went to dinner at Mexican, and then I got a pedicure with Chris, and that was very nice. Friday, I worked, and I was able to go read to Katie's class. I had made these little oatmeal pie turkeys and took those to class. I cut my hair off on Friday morning. I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was crazy. But it was good because I got a lot of stuff done. And I worked a little early so I could take my lunch and go read to Katie's class. It was good the way it worked out, and I didn't mean for it to, but it worked out very nicely. I worked on my menu plan and my Thanksgiving list. I played with my planner. I did laundry. I got some Happy Mail from Hubman Chub Girl. This says laundry today or naked tomorrow. I think that's cute. Chris brought home some burnt ends. He had gotten some from a buddy at work. I don't know how it all works, but whatever. They had an auction, and he was the highest bidder for this United Way thing, and he got 10 pounds of burnt ends. So we put some away for Thanksgiving, we put some away for Christmas, and we had some that night with the leftover salmon, and it was delicious. On my way home from reading to Katie's class, I stopped at Sonic. That was good. I was still listening to Mr. Miracle, and we watched the second Mrs. Miracle. I think it's called Call Me Mrs. Miracle. It was good as well. And then Saturday, Chris didn't have to work, and I went to breakfast with Lisa. Had a great time catching up. Love you, Lisa. I know she watches a lot of them. It was really fun. I'm glad that we're doing that. I ran to Target. And then when I got home, Chris had the back room cleaned out. And you guys don't know what that means, but that is huge for me. And that is a big love language for me. I didn't realize it was so much, but I do love gifts or acts of service. And there was a pellet stove back there that we didn't use together. Chris had used years ago, and he even got rid of that. Somebody came and picked it up. He did so much in 3 hours. It was phenomenal. And then he had a dresser that we've been meaning to put together for a long time. We put that together. So yeah, he was amazing. It was fabulous. Then we watched Mr. Miracle, and then I napped a little bit, and we ended up going to dinner close to my old house again. It's called the Ford Diner or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's Ford. And we went with Chuck and Joy, a couple of our friends here, and it was a really good time. I also stopped at Starbucks then, and we got some coffees for the trip home because it's about an hour away. And then yesterday was Sunday. Katie was the liturgist at church. That was beautiful. We went to the grocery store. They had bacon on sale for a really good deal, so we picked up 3 pounds of bacon. Oh no, I think we picked up more than that. I think we picked up 6 pounds of bacon, but I put some in the freezer, so you know it's all good. We went to Pepe's, which is a Mexican place, for lunch. Now that I'm thinking about it, I put one of the packages in the freezer just totally as it was, and I probably should have divided it up into 1 pound packages, but I didn't do that. Oh well. I did order groceries. Chris is going to pick them up today. I bought lottery tickets for people at work, And we started watching a baking challenge, and that was fun. We haven't finished it, but we're almost done. I think we like binge watched most of the episodes of one season, and I think it's season 2. I don't even know what the name of the show is really, but it was fun. It's just good times. And then Chris blew all the leaves to the street line, and then somebody comes and picks them up. I've never seen a service like that before, but it's pretty neat. And he was able to get all of that done, and which is nice because almost all of our trees have the leaves all gone. So it should be about time for that to be finished. So that's good. I paid the water bill. I made a shrimp and corn chowder last night. That was really good. And Chris made peanut brittle. I've never had homemade peanut brittle, but it is delicious. We also did a burn pile and went for a polar run. And then that brings us to today. So that is everything we did over the weekend. I hope that you guys had a great week. And yeah, it feels like it was kind of a busy week, but it was also good. And I have lots to be thankful for. And that's what we're entering into, aren't we? Thanksgiving week. So I hope that you guys have a fabulous week, and I will talk with you all soon. Bye.